Chào mừng, tôi tên là Katrina V. Hello, my name is Katrina V. One of the first words I learned in Vietnamese was mẹ, which means mother. And I wrote a song that I think shows the ups and downs of our relationship, but I think resonates with a lot of particularly mother-daughter relationships where, while you have those ups and those downs, ultimately there's a lot of love there, even though you don't always say it. Looking back, I realized that Mum was a lot of the time just trying to look out for me or teach me things, even if I didn't want to learn them at the time. So this song is for mẹ.
With all of my mistakes, you were there to hold my hand, but also make sure I'd face consequences with a reprimand. Whenever I made a mistake, you made it a chance to learn, so that next time I wouldn't fall or get burned. Disappointing you was always the worst. We'd both cry our hearts out after an outburst. I'd always say I'd change and do my best to be good, and you encouraged me to become the best person I could. I will always remember the lessons you taught, through all of the good times and the times that we fought. These things will forever remain in my head, and I'll tell them to my children when I tuck them in bed. Những bài học cuộc sống cũng đã học được từ mẹ. Mẹ nhìn con học nhã ra nhưng mẹ đã dạy con tốt. Những bài học cuộc sống cũng đã học được từ mẹ. You taught me to be grateful for everything I've got, because as you found out when you ran, it can all come to naught. But there are some things that people can never take away, like your mind and education are always going to stay, and that I should love myself exactly as I am. Beauty is on the inside, it doesn't matter about the glam. Every time you worry about your hair and putting makeup on your face, I want to tell you that to me, you still have your beauty and grace. I will always remember the lessons you taught, through all of the good times and the times that we fought. These things will forever remain in my head, and I'll tell them to my children when I tuck them in bed. Những bài học cuộc sống con đã học được từ mẹ. Mẹ nhì con không dám ra nhưng mẹ đã dạy con tốt. Những bài học cuộc sống con đã học được từ mẹ. You taught me to love with all of my heart, because a mother's love is something that'll never fall apart. And seeing your kindness and willingness to give showed me that that was the way that I should try to live. When I was afraid to be friends with people unlike me, you helped me understand we should celebrate diversity. And all those play dates you set up with my friends means now I have some friendships that will never, never end. I'll always remember the lessons you taught, through all of the good times and the times that we fought. These things will forever remain in my head, and I'll tell them to my children when I tuck them in bed. Những bài học cuộc sống cũng đã học được từ mẹ. Mẹ nhì con học nhã ra nhưng mẹ đã dạy con tốt. Những bài học cuộc sống con đã học được từ mẹ. And now I'll be ready for whatever the future holds, however my story unfolds. You used to sing que sera, sera, whatever will be, so that I would be ready for whatever life throws at me. Knowing all these lessons that I have learned from you, there isn't anything that I couldn't do. There's something I'll pass on to my kids and theirs, so that